What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, man. I'm back, man. You guys already know what time it is with this cat. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. Well, anyways, people, today I'm going to address, actually, it's a question for the trollos that are out there. I'm trying to figure out if they got some type of application or some type of protocol that they got to go by to join their crew. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But it is what it is, man. Once again, this is a fitness channel with a twist. And before I go on to speaking a little bit about magnesium and the benefits of it, I got to give a shout out to my channel members, my subscribers, all of my followers. I really appreciate you guys. And remember, once we reach that 10,000 mark, boom, it's on, baby. 10,000 mark, it's on and cracking. We're going to bring the YouTube Yarda to life. And on my YouTube Yarda, everybody's welcome to pull up. Just, come respectful, because I'm not going to tolerate that stuff. And neither are my moderators. With my moderators are just going to remove you. You know what I mean? You know, there's a way to approach certain there's always a good way to approach a situation or a matter or a topic that needs to be brought to the table. Just come correctly. You know what I mean? That way you get more acknowledgement in return. So anyways, people, let me speak just a little bit about magnesium, what it's good for. Magnesium is beneficial for blood sugar. It helps with sleep, prevents clotting. It supports obviously it supports supports healthy blood pressure. It prevents muscle cramps. It will prevent arrhythmia, and it also improves energy, people. So another thing, what it does, let me see, I can't think of it right now. I'm kind of like in a hurry. It will prevent kidney stones. Yeah, prevents kidney stones. So anyways, people, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. It's Saturday morning. This is going to be a shorter video than the norm. But if people, guys want to get started on your fitness journey and get them results that you've been chasing after year, and you just you still haven't figured it out, it's because you need to hire a coach, man. Somebody that knows what they're doing. If you hire me as your coach, I'll be there for you 100%, 7 days a week. You know what I mean? Anytime you need my assistance, I'm there. I'm a phone call away. You will have my direct number. On my program, I build you customized workout plans tailored to your lifestyle. Every workout will come with a video demonstrating exactly how to execute that exercise. And it's going to come with the amount of sets you're supposed to do, the amount of repetitions for every set, because that plays a very important role on muscle growth, people. Especially if you're someone that's a little oversized, and what I mean by, have that extra weight that we've all been through at one point in time or another, and we're losing it. We want to keep that skin tightened. We want to tighten up at the same time as we're losing weight, because ain't nothing worse than looking like a melted candle or a soft serve ice cream. Speaking of soft serve ice cream, that's to kind of reminds me of the cholos here on social media. They hard, but they soft. You know what I mean? Real talk. But anyways, I will get to that, because that's what I am gonna ask. Because I need to ask a question of these cholos. And like I said, I found an individual that I believe is the troll of the cholos. He's the llavero. Let's just put it that way. Whew, man, this guy's something else. Well, anyways, people, yeah. So on my program, like I said, I customize your workout plan. I'll be able to track it on my personalized training app. And I not only do I do that, I dial in your nutrition for you. I teach you about nutrition, the macronutrients that are going to be required for your lifestyle. Keep in mind, what works for me may not work for the next person. So it's very important to understand the nutritional part. And with my program, in 3 months, guaranteed, you will walk out of here like a scientist of nutrition. You just got to be that student to walk into my classroom to learn. All I could do is hold the door open for you, and like I've said in the past, and I'm going to tell you guys today, I could lead a horse to water, but I can't force it to drink. You see what I'm saying? So it's not hard, people. With the blueprint, simple instructions, and with the coach like me, guaranteed you're going to get results. 90-day program, man, is all you need. With that 90-day program, you'll have the skills, the knowledge, You'll be educated enough to apply it to your daily lifestyle where you won't even need me anymore. But the thing is, with my program, once you sign on with me, you're always a team member. Even if you don't re-sign on, you'll always have that lifetime communication with me. As long as I'm above the ground still breathing, hey, reach out to me, baby. That's what I'm here for. This is my passion. I really enjoy helping people break them limited beliefs, especially coming from the backgrounds that we come from. You know, Raza, we were educated. Our, let's just put it this way. Our parents meant well. You know what I mean? When they raised us, absolutely. But they didn't really understand the nutritional science behind the foods that we're eating because, our head that does eat well is just we eat incorrectly in the wrong portions and stuff like that. Your body doesn't require large amounts, We've always been taught, work hard, play hard, eat hard, you know what I mean? But it really does more damage to you than it does good, especially as you get older. Because, your body's change as you get older. There's no getting around that, people. You know what I mean? Age is gonna come, your expiration date's gonna come, but like I've said, man, invest in yourself today. Stop being one of them cheap motherfuckers that reach out to me and talk a good talk and then come up with 1,000 different excuses. Man, some of you guys got more fucking excuses than fucking Carter has liver pills. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You need to start investing in yourself and start worried about the others. You know what I mean? Fuck, they're grown-ass people. They need to step up to the plate and, do what they need to do. You can't carry the load for everybody, especially when you're out of shape the way you are. It's time to, get fit, get right, and, then you start doing things, setting examples and teaching people that there's a better way than what you've originally been doing. Well, anyways, I rambled, huh? Yes, I'm the rambler as well. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, man, I'm going to bring it to the YouTube trollos, the funny bunnies, and the motherfucking weirdos. It's mainly the trollos, you know what I mean? Check this out, man. I can't quite grasp how you guys are gangsters. I know when I was growing up, to be a gangster, you was out there gangbanging, doing your thing. You weren't sitting in your motherfucking garage. That's a gangster. I mean, the ones that sat around in the garage, those are what I call cholos. They were just claiming the fame. They weren't busting a grape. They were just sitting there looking pretty, sitting in mom and pop's garage, pisteando all day. But like where I come from, we didn't tolerate that. Homies had to go do their thing. You know what I mean? Put up or shut up. Because you can't just claim the fame, baby. Especially coming from where I come from, like I said, I came from where you get your hand shook, your money took, baby. And this individual that keeps on pops and saying names, I question you, G. You know what I mean? What kind of gangster are you? Every move that I make, you're there commenting. Where do you have time to be a gangster? You're sitting in your room, your jefita's basement or somewhere. It's crazy. It makes no sense to me. How do I become one of those cats? Not that I want to. I'm just curious. Is there some type of application that you guys have got to fill out? You guys got to be able to tap so many words or type so many words per minute? Or you got to be able to create X amount of profiles within an hour? It's crazy. I'm still trying to understand you guys. I think you guys are really like computer geeks or something like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but just be a computer geek. Don't try to be on here trying to be, living the life that I once lived. It's a fairy tale. It's crazy. But yeah, hey, trip on that, man. The individual that keeps on trying to take shots and say they kicked him down. Oh, it was a check out of my ass. I know the charges on that individual. That fool should have been removed. His win should have been taken. Stop it already. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself, my boy. I have so much information up here. I've been around so many different places and surrounded myself with certain individuals. But it's not for social media. You see what I'm saying? And you're constantly trying to fish. Makes me like either think that you might be related to fucking, what's that cat's name again? J59 or whatever his name, fucking Renegade Media. It sounds like you may be the one that's trying to feed everything to Renegade Media, to Papi. That's what it seems like to me. But anyways, yeah, because you claim to know a lot of stuff, and the stuff that you be putting out here, I don't see why you would be doing that. putting that type of information, giving timelines. You're claiming to have did what you did. You know, there's no statute of limitations behind stuff like that. The fuck? Obviously, you must feel pretty comfortable on what you're doing. Like I said, it makes me feel like you're either a peseta, you're working with the juras, or you might be Renegade's informant himself. But where you find time to be a gangster, I have no idea, because I guarantee once this video drops, you'll be one of the first ones commenting, creating profiles. And then when I block the profile, you create other ones like this. It's like, damn, this fool's fucking quick, boy. He's a gunslinger at his fingertips. I'm telling you, keep on doing that shit, though. You ain't gonna be able to wipe your motherfucking ass. You're gonna have calluses all over you. I could picture you sitting in a room all sweating and shit, all stressed out, punching the air because you can't get to me. You know what I mean? This stuff right here, I find it's a trip to me. You know, it's entertaining. It's comical. You know, it's a fucking circus. It's like the last time when I did my last little wino time, when I went through the system. That condado was a fucking circus. And I could imagine you were probably maybe one of them individuals that thought you were somebody because they gave you a little position in the pad. Just because you have a little position in the pad, because you're running a little, you're nothing. Straight up, my boy, you're nothing. That responsibility, I would want that shit. The fuck? That's a fucking joke. You kidding me? Birthday cards? Nah, never would I write those. You got me fucked up. I was blessed. I'm going to leave it as that. It was an honor to represent certain individuals when I did my thing. Let's just put it that way. And that's enough to be said. There's nothing else that needs to be said, because it is what it is. The past is the past, and today is the present, man. Today is the present, and it's exactly what it is. It's a gift. It's a gift what I'm doing today. I'm giving back to my community, helping my raza or anybody that's going through a struggle, helping them break them limited beliefs. I'm a full-time online fitness coach. That life that I once lived behind them walls, it's just a memory. And it's a memory that's slowly fading away. You know, it'll never be forgotten, but it's not in my mind. The way you try to live it, you ain't living it. Once again, if you want to be that Mashika, I'm telling you now, I just caught wind. They are integrating yards. You could go in there and get all kinds of trophies. What are you waiting for? Instead of over here trying to put jackets on people on social media. What the fuck does it matter? You know, like I said, you don't have to watch a motherfucker. Just keep on swiping. You know, I'm going to support anybody and everybody that's trying to push a good cause for the betterment of our people. I will support them. I'm not going to take the time to look at their jackets. Now, if I were to find out that they're a piece of shit, and what I call a piece of shit is, you know, a certain degree of piece of shits, you know, just, I won't subscribe to them. I just won't. I'm not going to do that. But as far as hearsay and all that, to me, all this shit that people put it out here on social media, oh, well, it's public access, go look. What the fuck? Why do I want to go look? It doesn't pertain to me. You know what I mean? It's not my motherfucking homeboy. I know which of my ex-homies gone bad and went out backwards. That's all I need to know. I ain't fucking worried about the next fucking ciudad, the next city over, next county, or the way you speaking, this dude like fucking hundreds of miles away. That's not my problem. That's their problem. You know what I'm saying? Do you do a background check on fucking Channel 7 News broadcasters? I'm sure you watch them all the time, trying to get your info. But anyways, that's here nor there. I'm just getting my little clown on. Now, with that being said, people, if you want to get started in your fitness journey, because I said this video is going to be short, shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. If you're really interested in signing up, you know what I mean, go to my website, highpowerfitness.net, and I will contact you with a free consultation, man, and we can take it from there. And for you motherfuckers that have been reaching out and being no-shows and get whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, that's all you're ever going to be. You can't talk about it. You got to motherfucking be about it. All this is going to keep you exactly where you're at. And everybody else is just going to keep on sailing, baby. I know I'm not going to sit here and wait for anybody like that. I'm just going to mark you off the calendar and put you on the no good list. It is what it is, baby. Now, with that being said, 10,000 subscribers, you already know, man. Bring this motherfucking YouTube yarda to life. Let's do this. Proof is in the pudding, baby. What are you waiting for?